Hey guys, Miss Penman here. I'm just here to describe to you and teach you your lesson for Wednesday, December 16th. So I'm going to take you through, you know that we've been doing a lot of poetry, and that's again what the theme of our lesson is today. So first, we always have our writer's warm-up, and this is a creative writing warm-up. It's super fun. It's about how you just received a Velociraptor for Christmas. You might notice the common theme of holidays, Christmas this week. Don't be surprised. I like to get into the festive spirits when possible. So please watch this video and then respond on the next slide. And I've just linked the next slide right there so that it's easy for you to navigate to, and then continue through the next slide. So we're talking about form in poetry, and there's a bunch of different types of forms in poetry, and also a bunch of different types of poetry in general. So we're going to go through. So what is form? And I just kind of put it in context to you to look at cars, and they're all in different forms. They're all in different shapes. They're all formed differently, right? So these vehicles are all formed in very different ways, as you can see. And we need to notice that poems have different forms. So they have different shapes, they have different rhyme schemes, and all of those different things. So that's what we're learning about today. Okay, so limericks. They usually end up, they always have the same rhyme scheme. So this one says, there was a little blue mouse. He tried his hardest to find a new house, but he was out of luck. So he just said shucks and went home to complain to his spouse. So we did limericks last week, and you're very familiar with those. That has a different form than slam poetry. I encourage you to watch these slam videos. They're so good. But slam form is very disjointed. It's not rhyming. It's not necessarily rhyming. It can rhyme, but it's not what we would think of as traditional poetry. It's very profound, and it has a strong message. This is a really good message as well. Please watch both of these slam poets poetry presentations. So this is a different type of form that I have actually never seen before. The poem is called Leaf Falls on Loneliness. And this is the poem. It's very short, sweet, and to the point. So again, poetry has all different forms. The Red Wheelbarrow is a poem that's quite interesting because each stanza actually looks like a wheelbarrow, right? It has, a longer top and a shorter bottom. It kind of is formed to look like a wheelbarrow, and it is about a wheelbarrow. So this is a type of concrete poetry, which is what we're going to be mostly studying today. This was just a prompt to make you realize that it did look like a red wheelbarrow, all the stanzas. And here is a soother, right? So the words are about a soother. They're about what the soother is used for, and they're formed like a soother. This is a quatrain. So this is a 4-line stanza poem. So when there's 4 lines in a stanza and then there's 4 stanzas, it's called a quatrain. So that's a different type of form. There's also alphabet poems. So they have a different form, and they're based on the alphabet. So each line starts with the next letter in the alphabet. Free verse, it really has like a free form. So no free verse poem is going to look the same as another necessarily. Sonnets have a specific form. They follow an ABAB pattern, and they are 14 lines long, and then the last 2 lines are separated from the top lines. Okay, and then there's eraser poems. So this is where people have actually taken words and they've emphasized them by making them bright and blacking or coloring the rest out. And hopefully we get a chance to do some of these when we are in class together again. Okay. So form, I need you to copy and paste these notes into your notes document for your poetry unit because we need these for our unit test, which is coming up. It'll probably be in the new year, but it is coming up fast. So make sure that these notes are copied and pasted. There's another concrete poem example and another example there. and there, right? So again, with concrete poems, all of the words in the poem are about what the picture is. So this would be all about the car. This might be all about the highway. This might be all about a cloud, right? I just put a list of possible objects that you might choose, and you try to use sensory details. It doesn't need to be a sentence. It doesn't need to make sense. It could just be a whole list of words forming your poem. Okay, so you have two methods for this assignment. The first method is you can use this website, which I'm going to upload a video to here to use. That'll be my next video that I make. Or you can use this. You can use, like, you can make your poem on just write in a document by, using the space bar. Or forming it using like the tab button and things like that. So this is obviously a light bulb. It's shaped like a light bulb. It's all about a light bulb. So please, you can choose to do those two, or you can choose to write out your poem just like in slide 27 with the car that I showed you, and then upload a picture. So I'm gonna show you how to upload a picture and upload a video right here. Okay, so those are your instructions. Please watch these two videos for further instructions on how to complete your assignment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope you're having a great day.